Hello, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another Duel Links video. I must admit that I'm getting kind of tired of myself. No, I don't mean tired as in I should go to bed. I mean I should probably drink some water. Alright, I'm ready to continue. Uru. Earthbound Immortal Uru. I might be able to pronounce that. That's amazing. I'm glad you made it, you say. What is this? 20 years ago, your father and I discovered a gateway leading to something incredible. On the other side of that light sleeps a magnificent power. Once the netherworld gate fully opens, that power will spill into this world and consume it. Do you even care about the people you've taken, Roman? The people that you've hurt so that your earthbound immortals can gain power? In the face of new possibility, it's inevitable that some change be incurred. You don't get it. No, you don't get it. We humans are just the means to an end. Cogs in a machine. Look around at this beautiful light. This light is alive. It's part of a chain reaction that took Professor Fudo and will lead to my destiny. I've got bad news for you. The crazy stops right here, right now. You're up against a force you can't begin to comprehend. A force awoken by your father. It's time for you to learn the truth about what your father awoke. 20 years ago, your father discovered planetary particles. Actually, that hair looks pretty similar to Yusei's. Yeah, I can buy that Yusei inherited his hair. 20 years ago, your father discovered planetary particles. Your father's team began using planetary particles to build greater molecular... I do not speak science, I'm sorry. Your father's team began using planetary particles to build greater molecular structure. I want to say molecular. Oh God. The pain from this, I swear. Well, the gist is he's just been building greater structures out of molecules. Your father's team began using planetary particles to build greater structures out of molecules. You know why I was stuck there for so long? Because I want to pronounce things correctly, that's why. Which led to the discovery of Inner D and the creation of the Inner D reactor. Rex and I joined his team as research assistants. Everyone was excited about the possibilities the reactor was presenting. Until that fateful day, when during an experiment, I heard a voice. It wasn't a voice like me talking to you. The light was speaking to me. About the battle between the Crimson Dragon and the King of the Netherworld. And I understood. The Inner D reactor was Destiny's instrument. It had the power to break the seals of the Nazca lines. To release the army of shadows. and instigate a great battle. That's when I opened the door to the underworld and became a Dark Signer. You lied to me, Roman. You said that my father was greedy and that he didn't care about the safeguards. I said what I said because I wanted to upset you, to rattle you. In truth, your father was a bore who couldn't see the magnificence of the inner D reactor. In the end, he was blinded by fear, just as you will be. Roman, you do terrible things, and then say it's all just Destiny's will. You do terrible things and then say it's all just Destiny's will. Well, I've got some very bad news for you. If there is a destiny, then you're destined to fail. Stardust Dragon attack, Cosmic Flare. You really think it's over, don't you? But this is only the beginning. Unless you seal all the towers by sunset, the king of the Netherworld will resurrect. I don't believe it. Hey, Jackie. Carly, is that you? You can't really be a Dark Signer. You can't really be a Dark Signer. Why not? Who did this to you? Who, Jack? You must be joking. You're the one responsible. No, you're mistaken. I'm the one who's trying to save you. Please. Here, you chose to cut me off because you thought I was one of the paparazzi. Paparazzi? That's not true. Oh, yes, it is. If only you had been a little nicer, Jackie. I was just trying to protect you. That's why I kept you at a distance. I didn't want you to get involved. I didn't want you to get hurt. Well, you failed. And now it's my turn to even the score. Well, to be honest, Jack did fail. And she did get involved. And yeah, you should have tried harder, Jack. Hang in there. You hear me? Yes, Jack. I hear you. But I can't see a thing. You're going to make it through this. I know, Jack. I will, but not here. But I don't want you to worry about me. Even though the Netherworld is calling for me, I'll be fine. I'm not scared. No, don't say that. I won't ever forget everything that you did for me. Well, in my I think that's true. I think that's legitimately true. And a lot of people that watch 5Ds are probably like, why would you say that? I mean, after what the series did. Well, you know what happened. You know what happened. The timeline was forced to change. Anyway, I won't ever forget everything that you did for me. And I won't forget you, Jack. I'll be alright. Goodbye, Jack. Carly. Carly! It's just you and me, Black Rose. Welcome to my Hall of Mirrors. Hold on a second. I was just checking how many minutes was this video. Okay, so this video has recorded around 10 minutes, so that's good. That means I can do this and probably have the time of my life. I was hoping we could reflect on the past. What did I do to deserve your anger? I haven't done anything to you. If you actually believe that, look at this. What? Remember when you lost control and tore up downtown Domino? My brother Toby went to see you that day. My brother Toby went to see you duel that day. And I never saw him again. This isn't what I remember. But sure. So you think that... But the investigation said there that... But the investigation said there were no casualties that day. Oh, right. The investigation funded by bribes from the Arcadia movement. No, no way. Now let's duel and you will suffer as Toby did. Sayer, tell the truth about Misty's brother. Why are you keeping him hidden from Misty? Why did you tell the investigators that Akiza was responsible? I couldn't jeopardize my work with that movement. I couldn't jeopardize my work with the movement. And Akiza's past made her the perfect scapegoat. The perfect scapegoat? Seriously. I couldn't jeopardize my work with the movement. And Akiza's past made her the perfect scapegoat. I remember it like it was yesterday. Bastard. Toby's telekinetic abilities were pathetic. He didn't come close to meeting our standards. Akiza, however, was one of my greatest finds. Her powers were as strong as she was naive. But now that you know the truth, I cannot allow you to exist. What are you laughing at? I'm laughing at you. Before you started babbling to me, before you started blabbing to me, I enabled the live feed function to our dual discs. Wait, there's a live feed function on their dual discs? There's a live feed function on their dual discs? Our entire conversation is being broadcast to Misty. What? Sayer, I know that it was you. Now that I know it was you, I want to know where my brother is. Your brother's been sent to a secret location, the coordinates of which are ever changing. Isn't that just the same thing as saying he's dead? In fact, even I don't know where he is. In that case, you're not worth anything to me. So prepare yourself for the netherworld. No. No! Ah! Dear brother, I know you're out there somewhere. Forgive me, Akiza. I'm sorry for blaming you for everything that happened. Perhaps by forfeiting this duel, you'll see that I'm sincere. I will not allow you to win this duel. The darkness controlling me is too powerful. You must defeat her. You must defeat the Signer. Misty! Akiza, I can no longer stop this duel with my own will. The darkness is too strong. The darkness has taken over her. Akiza, you have no choice. You have to finish this duel. I'll do it. I activate Black Rose Dragon's effect. Black Rose Gale. Black Rose Gale. Take out the Earthbound Immortal. If you ever find my brother, tell him his big sister loves him. Misty, Toby. Pre-duel and post-duel. Oh no. That light. What on earth is that thing? Trouble. Trouble, that's what that thing is. Yeah, that thing is trouble. Okay, trouble is what that is. Hold on a second. Trouble is what that thing is. Yeah. Apologies, I just had to type in the titles as they come to me. Because otherwise I'll forget. And I'm sure you guys believe that by now. I mean, if you've watched enough of my videos, that is. I mean, my entire channel is mostly just Duel Links. That's the dominant content on this channel right now. And you know, Yu-Gi-Oh content is probably going to keep dominating this channel for a long time. Whatever that thing is, it looks like it's headed towards the city. Roman said if we fail to seal the tower. Roman said that if we failed to seal the tower. Roman said if we failed to save... Okay, give me a second. Roman said if we failed to seal the 4 towers in time, the king of the Netherworld would appear. And I'm guessing that's him. If that's correct, Signers. You may have succeeded in defeating the Dark Signers, but not in time to close the doors to the Netherworld. Goodwin? Goodwin, did we fail? Is the world gonna end? And why is that thing headed here? For the ritual. What ritual? The ritual that has been carried out at this temple for many millennia. What? You have a mark? But that one is... Where'd your shirt go? This isn't fairy tale, dude. Put on a shirt. That's right. It's the mark of a Dark Signer. And this left arm used to belong to my... And this arm used to belong to my brother Roman. Meaning that I will soon have both the power of the light and the darkness. And become all-powerful and rule the world. Because the Crimson Dragon and the King of the Netherworld will both serve me. Let us begin the ancient ritual for the King of the Netherworld. I will crush you, Signers, and send you to the Netherworld to set my ultimate plan in motion. Have you lost your mind? We're going to stop the plan from being in motion. You're the one who asked Yusei for his help to take down the Dark Signers. Every 5,000 years, the Crimson Dragon and the King of the Netherworld do battle. So 5,000 years from now, new Signers and Dark Signers will be chosen to battle all over again. But if I have both the powers of the Crimson Dragon and the Netherworld, I can end the cycle by rebuilding the world in my image for me to rule. Oh right, because building the world in your image is totally going to change everything. Certainly, yes. The world in your image is going to fix every single thing going on. You can tell that I'm being sarcastic. I hope. And I'm sure you guys can tell what I'm talking about. And I'm throwing shade at something if you don't realize it. You may have the power of light and darkness, but we've got something even stronger. And what might that be? It's the power you get for fighting for what's right. Okay, Postal. What's this? Ah! The mark of the Crimson Dragon is giving us power like never before. I have the mark of the dragon's head. What in the world? I also have a mark? No fair! I was the chosen one. I had the markings of both the light and the darkness. Perhaps, but the Crimson Dragon knows that isn't how you should honor your brother's memory. So now the Crimson Dragon is a part of me. Your Earthbound Immortal is going down. Go, Majestic Star Dragon. Star shine shred. I've lost. It's over. Ah! Would you believe me if I said that I felt some slight physical pain from doing this? I don't think you guys would. But there's something I have to say. When my dad talked to me about my feet, and my mom suggested seeing a cardiologist, I was like, oh, shit. I should see a doctor about this, shouldn't I? You know, just make sure my heart is functioning properly. Although I'm not sure that it's functioning improperly either. Improperly. I'm not sure if it's functioning improperly either, but whatever. Hello, brother. I'm so happy to see you again. It feels as though it's been an eternity. Indeed. You were right, you say. Deep down inside, I was still honoring my brother's memory. In between the light and the darkness, I found a place of peace. Thanks to you. The bonds we form really are the bonds we form really are what matter in life. The bonds we form really are all that matters in life. Take care of the people. Their place is back on Earth. Now, if you'll excuse me, my brother and I have some catching up to do. Shall we? Wait. Goodwin. Yeah, I'm kind of worried that something could be going on with my heart. Although since I've been playing, since I played Zane, maybe that's the problem. I'm kidding, that's not true. Anyway guys, that's it for this video. I will see you guys in the next one.